Glory be to God's name. Great Lent is a sacred journey, not outward but inward. It is not a season to prove our strength, but a season to acknowledge our weakness and depend on Christ. It's not a time to prove how spiritual we are, but to allow Christ to take more space in us. The passage for our meditation today is taken from St. John chapter 3, verses 26 to 30. Verse 30, which is the key verse for our meditation, says, "He must become greater, I must become less." At the heart of the Lenten journey stands this powerful confession of John the Baptist. He must increase, but I must decrease. I would like to reflect on 3 simple points from the passage for our meditation. First point, Lent exposes the temptation of comparison. In this passage, John's disciples are disturbed. They come with anxiety and jealousy and tells everyone is going to him. What they are really saying is, John, your importance is reducing. Comparison is not new. It existed even in spiritual spaces. Great Lent invites us to honestly ask, do we compare our spiritual growth with others? Do we feel threatened when someone else is blessed or recognized? John responds with maturity and faith. A person can receive only what is given from above. During this Lent, we learn this truth again. God's plan for others will never cancel God's purpose for us. Second point, Lent restores clarity about our calling. John clearly says, I am not the Messiah. He knew his role, he knew his limits, he knew his calling. He knew who he was, a voice, not the word. Many of our inner struggles come when we try to control what only God can handle. We seek validation instead of obedience. We forget that we are instruments, not the source. Great Lent helps us realign our lives, to stop pretending to be saviors and return to being faithful servants. Third point, Lent teaches us the joy of stepping back. John uses a beautiful image, the friend of the bridegroom. The friend's joy is complete not when he is noticed, but when the bridegroom is heard. John says, "This joy of mine is now complete." This is a deep spiritual truth. True joy is not in being visible. True joy is in being faithful. True joy is in seeing Christ glorified. Lent teaches us to rejoice when Christ takes center stage, even if we step into the background. When John says, He must increase, but I must decrease, this is not self-hatred. This is spiritual wisdom. It means less pride, more humility, less anger, more grace, less self-will, more God's will. Lent calls us to intentionally decrease whatever blocks Christ's work in us, our ego, bitterness, impatience, and fear. As we walk through this great Lent, may this verse become our daily prayer. Lord, increase your presence in my thoughts. Increase your love in my relationships. Increase your light in my decisions. And gently decrease everything in me that is not of you. Amen.